Good afternoon. This is Ken Savarman coming to you today with another video review. Most of you know that I'm an avid mod collector. I get very excited about all of the different form factors and all of the different types of woods and hybrids. And you've seen me review some of those. What you have in front of you today are 18650 mods, showing you some of the different form factors that are currently available in the market today. Starting from right to left, we have the Leo, the Geppetto Flow, the Pandora, of course, the Predator by Concio, and the Elite V2. So I was very, very excited when I heard months ago that my friend Jacob Giverink was setting out to create a mod of his own. So I know he is a huge Geppetto fan. I'm going to go ahead and put these away. I know he's a huge Geppetto fan, and so he wanted to model his mod against a Geppetto, specifically an Elite V2. So after months and months and months of work and prototyping and shaping and testing out all the different materials and all the different tubes, this is his creation. This is the Loch Ness by Jacob Giverink. So this is an 18650 DNA 40 DNA 40 mod. This specific species of wood, this is black ash burl. Jacob gave me the option of choosing this block a few months ago, actually. And I've got to tell you, I think it is about the most gorgeous piece of wood that I have ever seen on a mod. So let's talk about the mod. So as I said earlier, it's an 18650 mod. It's DNA 40. Very similar to a lot of the different mods we're now seeing in this kind of a form factor, meaning not a C-frame like a Wapari. You're starting to see a lot more of these types of mods, like the Leo, for example, or of course the original Geppetto V2. This is just a different interpretation, a different take on those types of mods. So let's talk about some of the interesting things that Jacob's done with this mod. So first of all, the faceplate. It's unmistakable, right? You have this sort of V-shaped faceplate. It's very, very unique. In fact, it's the only mod that I know that has this type of a faceplate. Most all of them, including the V2, have a rectangular face, or even the Leo or the Concio all have rectangular faceplates. Jacob is the only one that I know that uses a V-shaped faceplate. It's very distinctive. It's a very interesting design choice, and one that I think works very well given the ergonomics of this specific mod. The buttons, very nice, very clicky. I really appreciate the fact that the up is, when you're looking at the mod, the up is on the right, the down is on the left. I know some modders like to change that up. I really like the fact that it's intuitive when you're looking at it. Right is up, left is down. Perfect for me. Again, this wood, as I said, is black ash burl. You can see the depth of color that is in this wood. It is absolutely amazing. I am so excited that I got this specific block, and that Jacob selected this block just for me. I mean, just amazing color penetration, depth. This wood, it does not have any coating. This is the natural color of the wood, and it's been sanded with what appears to be maybe 2000 grit sandpaper. It is incredibly smooth to the touch. There is very obviously no finish on this mod, and just the attention to detail. Let's take a look at the profile. You'll notice from here where the 510 hits, where the 510 is rather, it kind of profiles down towards the middle, curves towards the middle, and curves back up where the battery goes. This gives you, when you're holding it in your hand, it gives you a very, very positive hold on the mod. You cannot shake this mod. Even though it's perfectly smooth, there's not a single rough or unpolished edge to this mod anywhere. But when you hold it in your hand in your natural holding position, this mod is not going anywhere. It is super secure. It's one of the reasons actually that people still like even people that hunt for Elite V2s usually look for Elite V2s that are older. And one of the reasons is that the older V2s, if you look at the bottom here, they have this sort of pronounced edge at the bottom, at the finger grip, so that when you're holding it, it's right up against your pinky. Even if you hold it this way, it's right up between your fingers. So that edge sort of gives it the ability to not slip out of your hands. This mod, because of the tapering on the Loch Ness, I mean, is just a positive grip, and because it's been sanded so well, it is an absolute joy to hold. I mean, there's no finger fatigue, there's no hand fatigue, there's no fatigue of any kind. And the best part is, unlike some of the other mods that I've seen with the same sort of form factor, when I hold it in my hand and I wrap my fingers around it, these two fingers actually touch my palm because it is in fact contoured here. I mean, just gives you a super positive grip. It is an absolute pleasure and a joy to hold. DNA 40 mods have come a long way. As far as mods in general have come a long way. But you know, Jacob does a few things in here that are I think fairly exceptional. The 510 here is standard fare. I think it's a Fat Daddy self-adjusting 510. Again, you can see the wood here. It's not been polished. It's the natural color of the wood, but this block, the wood that Jacob uses, is so, the color is penetrated so deep into the wood that it doesn't need a polish. It's actually perfect just the way it is. Just a natural look and beauty of the wood. Again, I've talked about the V-shaped faceplate. I don't know how he pulls it off. According to Jacob, there is no glue in this. But he also said, you're going to have to pry this sucker off. So that tells me there is some sort of a positive fit in here. And you can see there is nary a gap, not one. Not a single gap in the finish, in the fitment, in the interface between the stainless steel and the wood. In fact, even this right here, this little interface here, this V, super smooth to touch, perfectly polished, just a joy. Jacob does something else very interesting. The battery cap. He puts a piece of wood on top of the stainless steel battery cap to match your mod. So it's perfectly flush. The battery cap is perfect. The lip of the battery cap is perfectly flush with the mod. It's got these deep channels to put your fingers in to take the battery, to open the battery cap and replace the battery. And the tube that Jacob uses for this mod is perfect in size. And the reason I say that is this 18650 is one of the largest 18650s I've ever used. It is a 3500 milliamp hour 3.7 volt LG. I bought it from Orbtronic. This usually doesn't fit every mod. In fact, there's probably, I'd say 50-50 chance that it'll fit in some mods and it will not fit in others. It fits perfectly in the Loch Ness. Look at the positive pin on the inside. Big fat piece of brass for the positive pin. So you'll always get a good contact and great current flow through the mod itself. And like I said, probably the largest 18650 battery I'm aware of. Fits perfectly. The battery cap. You can see the attention to detail here. There's no glue that's showing. There's no anything but just perfect fitment of the battery cap to the stainless steel cap itself. And as far as putting it in there, great threading, absolutely no lockups, no anything. These little finger holds in the wood are just perfect for your thumb and forefinger to fit into to take this mod, take the battery in and out. No tools required. Again, a perfect fit here between the mod and the battery cap. I am so excited about this mod. I think for a first effort by a modder, Jacob knocked this out of the park. I mean, I am blown away that something like this is in the same league, in my opinion, as something like this. I mean, It is. There's no denying it. Now I know Powell and Jacob are good friends, so this isn't it's not one versus the other. It's not that at all. It's just, I know Powell's been doing this for 4 or 5 years now. This is the first time Jacob's put out a mod, and I know he's learned a lot from looking at Powell and looking at some of the other modders out there. But for someone that is a complete unknown to come in and make a mod of this caliber, this quality, this level and of workmanship and this much attention to detail blows me away. I cannot say enough about this mod. I am just amazed at the level of quality and the level of workmanship. And it's not like he's had a lot of mods. This is number 9, I believe. He's only made like 10 or 12 of these. This is not like it's a high production mod. He's made, these are all hand routed, hand sanded, completely handmade. Just the quality, I'm just blown away. There's not a single sharp edge, smooth as a baby's butt. I mean, it is. I'm blown away. It's not normal for me to be speechless, but I'm speechless. Jacob, I am honored that you selected me to get one of these masterpieces. I think this is going to be an incredibly sought after mod. I think it is at the pinnacle of these types of mods as far as the craftsmanship and the woodwork and the wood selection. I think you hit it out of the park, my friend. I am very proud to own this mod. It will certainly never ever leave my side. And just a heartfelt thank you for making this for me, for selecting this block. I am blown away, brother. It is truly an amazing mod. But like every other mod, let's before I sign off here, let's go ahead and screw on an Addy and let's give it a vape. Perfect. So, the Loch Ness by Jacob Giverink. Fantastic mod. Run to go get one. Sprint. I don't hop. I don't care what you do. If you get the chance to get one, get one. You will be amazed. Thanks again, Jacob, and thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.